even when I was in New Age and even when I was doing astrology and all of these demonic things, I said, whoa, shadow work, that sounds way too deep, way too dark for me. And so I researched a lot. So shadow work is a type of psychotherapy that focuses on the shadow self, which they claim is one of the parts of your psyche that people keep hidden. So trauma and resentment. Let's say somebody's really angry and they struggle with anger and they get violent. They push that anger down, and you just learn how to cope and be a person with shoving a part of yourself down. And that becomes the shadow. Shadow work, it pulls the shadows out of the darkness and the depths and it brings it into the light. So let's say like this person tries to push down their depression, pretend like it's not there. And then the shadow work is, okay, we're gonna sit in that depression and we're gonna let that depression rise to the surface. And then we're gonna take that depression and we're gonna integrate it into your personality, into your mind, into your life. That's not right. That is not what God says to do. They say, well, when you go through trauma, you're all fragmented. Your mind and your heart and all these pieces of you, they're all fragmented. And so when you pull the shadows up, oh, you become whole again. This practice is trying to integrate sin or even demons into our personality. That is what shadow work, that's the goal. They don't understand that it's sin, and they don't understand that or it can be demons. They think that, oh, we're just pulling this hidden part of myself that's bad. We're gonna pull it up and we're gonna mesh it together. We know that the Bible says that we have to crucify our flesh, to die to self. We have a sin nature, we have a sin disease, and we need to be born again. We need to die to the sin, die to the flesh, die to the old life, and let Jesus give us new life. My Bible doesn't say that, well, I'm good and I'm evil and I have to embrace both. That says die to the sins of the flesh, die to what my perverted natural desires are, and get born again. The founder of shadow work is a psychologist, a psychoanalyst named Carl Jung. A lot of you guys have heard of the Myers-Briggs personality test. Carl Jung is who created that. He coined this term called shadow self to describe the things that people repress and don't like to acknowledge. He theorized that this is the counterweight to the persona. These are the bad things about myself that I push down. The psychologist felt that the shadow self is integral to a person's experience. He also thought that a person could gain a better understanding of themselves and become more balanced by working on their shadow self. He did research in flying saucers, astrology, alchemy, and spirit communication and mediumship. He participated in seances and observed them and saw people levitate and be possessed. This is the man who created shadow work. He was an occultist. Should a Christian be involved in shadow work? No. This is the person who created it.